Hi guys, James again. Well, I did say either today or later on this week I was to do more reviews, and I thought, well, I'm doing nothing right now, so nothing. So I'll give you a review on the Audible sander I got. As you can see, Rockwell Shop Series. If we could show you, it's being bad. The camera's quality is bad today, which is weird, wasn't? 400 watts, 401,200 minute. There's a speed dial, like it's max has speed 6. Let's go back down again to 1. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, and max. All the other little bits there are coming off, so coming off from it. But yeah, it's around $70-$80. Super cheap. Catcher. Don't think I'm going to do the catcher out since I last used it. But it's at the handle here. Good amount of power. It's got a very good amount. You can adjust the handle. Down. Or up. Or way up. Way down. That's a lock-in function, but when you can't log into there, lock into that, like that, because it's locked in. I do recommend having the spots just locking in spots there, because if you don't, you're probably going to fuck it up. See, it doesn't lock on further right up, so you always have it. I prefer to have mine just about here, so like that there. But it all depends on your design. And the grip is great, I have to admit. The long grip and everything. Nice and comfy. That's an on and off switch. The belt sander of this thing doesn't have the on and off switch. It's got the, you plug it in, as long as you don't pull the trigger, it doesn't go. It's less safety features, I guess. Like the Rockwell Shop Shoes used to have a belt sander model years ago, but they stopped making them. I got a mate who had one, and it's really good. And but yeah, it's got, you can see it's got an arrow which way you go. Take it, and shows you how to unlock it and lock the catcher here. And it is Velcro. So this is just normal sanding, just for light duty. I got the heavy shit as well in every sanding pad. It's all Velcro, so you rip it off, put a new one on. You can buy the packets from anywhere, pretty much any hardware store, and you can buy them from super cheap there, which is good too. Mostly go to super cheap for spanners, or because it's like a, you know what? I got a spanner set from there. Was the brand they use. Tool Pro is pretty expensive, but it's worth it. It's not a sander, that's a polisher. Sorry. This is my old Ryobi sander. Don't give them much of a review today because there's not much to tell about it, because they don't make these ones no more. Since it's an older model now, Ryobi's got that kind of greenish colour for them. So yeah. Okay, grinder, this is pretty fucked, you can see. But, and fuck it. Anyway, I'll get to the other Makita one, because I still make this Makita sander. So, the old Ryobi one was a 130 watt one, if you could see. I mean, and this Makita one, pretty good, 190 watts. So it's about 30 more watts than the other one has. And it's a palm sand too, padding, lock-in function. The tape there just to know which is my tool, because I got got some grey spray paint and the cord there. I do have some, just to know which is my tool there, so if anyone steals them or anything, I got that there. Because they can't really sand it off, because if they try to spray paint over it again, you could tell, so, which is good. But I do recommend buying that finishing set for the Makita, but they are a little pricey. So I have a Zito the silver one on that for sanding and all that. Those sanding tools, like I was talking about the other day. Sanding, I wouldn't buy the Zito for like drills or anything, heavy duty stuff. But like the sanders they have are really good. There's a multiple sander you can use. What takes the bottom off it, you can replace it with the finishing, the orbital, or detail sander, which is pretty good, pretty cool too. I was thinking of buying that, but I remembered I only got 2 palm sanders and an orbital sander. If you ever need so, it'd be easy, cheaper, and it'll be easy to just buy a detail one because these ones still work for me. So if they ever break or anything and all that, then yes, I probably will buy one. But depends if they still make them as well. But these do. That is a real good tool. 400 watts for orbital sander is it's a damn good amount of power. From Super Cheap. These my got a new handle on an old sledgehammer of mine, so you can see I got a small one, big, small. I got a couple of other little hammers in there. I made up. That grey paint there is a primer there. I was thinking of spray painting it, but since I like the grey colour, it was originally blue, but all that blue was coming off. But I've been meaning to spray paint it. But right now, I've sent the other one, you took that one there. But right now, it looks like a cave, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. I know you meant to, you can, but I think, why not? Just leave it like that. Anyway, that's all my sanders here. So I didn't get a really good review on the Makita on that one because it's just Makita and the Ryobi one had just the Makita. It's pretty much the same, but they got locking function and everything. As you know, it's like this one. You push the button in there, the locking function, like that. It's just like like this one doesn't have the locking function. You just turn it on and it keeps going. Turn it off, stops. But yes. It's the only difference between that Makita and the Ryobi one was just serious differences. Makita's newer, the old Ryobi's are way older, and I've used that Ryobi for years now, and it's a really good one. I got no really new Ryobi tools, so I got all my Ryobi tools are ones I have are older. Like I got an old 12-volt Ryobi drill. The battery it still works and everything. But I don't have a battery charger for it, so I only buy a new battery charger for it and hope for the best. But in the meantime, until I buy one, I can't really do a good review on it. So I will probably do. I don't know, mate. If you might do another review actually on some different tools I have ready. I might start that since I've showed you my sanders and like it's a really good sanders. The Rockwell Super Cheaps are really good quality. Like that Rockwell is really good quality, and it's budget tool. I know since it's cheaper and people brag say, "Oh, budget tools are shitty" and all that. But as long as you have warranty, it shouldn't matter too much. Like that was a 3-year warranty. That Rockwell there. The things are like I think 2 or 3 years soon. But I've used this thing a fair bit. I use this thing on this table here to make it nice and smoother again. All that same as the belt sander. I did that. That was the belt sander, but originally I did use this orbital sander and the planer to get the oil rolled off and everything, and it was I really like that. It's a really good one. I do recommend buying it if you just want orbital sander by itself and you'll use it a fair bit, like building or doing things like sanding back raw woods or anything, just doing a little hobby shop like I do. Like, mine's a bit of a hobby thing, but as well, I do make things, and I've had offered to build things for people, and I'm still waiting on the person to get to me about it. But anyway, I've been working a fair bit. I've made my own benches. I made my own tables out like the other one out there, so it was wood. I use my sandals on that. I do build things, refix things while wood related. I do work with steel too, but I don't have I can cut it up and make like you can see a bit there. I don't work with. You can't make things much with steel. Like I had a piece. We got some tin. I did make a little bay tray there, cut there and just pop rivet it in, but it wasn't the best job because I got no actual bending machine, nothing like that. The clamping and bend it down and all that. So I got a piece of wood and got a hammer and knocked it all up and siding there. And it's a little rough on top because those old tin snips, like those curved ones you get. So I wasn't using actual good tin snips, but they're the ones I had there at the time. So I thought I'd just use them instead, just much easier. So I was doing that. So yeah, I mainly been doing that, to be honest. Like this orbital sander, I really like the grip and it's just the feeling of it's nice and comfy in your hand. Just yeah, it's light, not real light, not too heavy, just in the middle. There's a you don't want it too light because it doesn't feel right. But it's a little heavy, yes, but it's not that heavy. You can't carry it around with you. It's really good. Like this one, it's one the little way. The belt sander weighs a little bit more, which is you expect that in a belt sander. The ball sander weighs a fair good amount. If I had a scale, I would weigh it for you guys, but I do not have a scale right now. But maybe another review, I probably will. Once I get a scale, I'll probably will scale them up for you and everything, and just to make a video so you know which is which. I'll probably do that maybe next week, or so it'll be soon, I guess. It'll be like around next week or week after. Depends when I can buy one, or if we have one laying around somewhere. Oh, it's still working. Anyway, I know it says Zito on it, the PCX thing, yeah, but I'm just gonna show you the Ryobi, because I put the old Ryobi one in here. I know you don't see these no more. It's a bronze series, as you can see. Ryobi Command Force Home Workshop Series. Because they're good. My brother has one like this with the 14.4 volt. You guys can see, locking function still works. Got drill 1 mode and all that. 12 volt. Got the dials. Right now it's on 1. Now you can get drill. 7 to drill. And it's a good chuck. My brother has the same kind of one. His is a 14.4 volt one. But I was going to ask to use his charger, but since it's more charge, it goes to a bigger charger battery. I did not want to use it just in case, because I don't want to wreck the battery, because it's my only battery I have for it. So I eventually might buy a cheaper one off, like offline, like a China one, something battery, and try to buy a charger, 12 volt charger for it, and hopefully hope for the best. So it'll be good if I can. Because I found like the drill sets and all that, which is pretty good. So I was thinking of buying it so I can charge this one up and have a 12 volt battery. Because I got the Rockwell drill upstairs at my house. Sorry, up the house. It's the same Rockwell brand as that. It's a navy blue one color, which is good. Like, they're really good. Look. I use it around the house just to re-screw drill. Like I do drill with it and like. I use it, sorry for can't really see nothing now, because you on a table. I do use it for just drilling holes in the wall if like hanging things up, or I got to drill the screw bits to just unscrew them, old screws and everything. It's really good. I was just using it this morning actually when I was cleaning up my room a bit and working my room out again, doing some cleaning up to it. So it works really well. It really does. Like, I'm not much of a... Since I made... Sorry, I'm spray spraying. There's some primer on that, and... Like you can see, I have been... It's an old double-end spinner. These they don't make them no more. And... You know, this is a re-grooving for a bolt there. The square one. It's a very, very old one. They don't make them no more either. This is older than my father, I'm pretty sure of it. And my father's 65, sorry, and it's been around for that many years. I think it'd be going back over 100 years. That thing would be, because you can see how hot. Actually mixed iron and that back the square ones. When I started making square ones, it was years and years ago. So now they make the round ones and everything for it. So. So, I'll get to small double end ring spinners. I know this is not a double end ring spinner, but they still make these, I know. But it's a really old one. It's a brand that I can't remember the brand name actually. It might be here somewhere. 3/8 and Van Chrome. I don't think they make Van Chrome tools anymore actually, the brand of it. Like you can see that chrome with that Vadium Chrome and all that, but that's Van Chrome. It might be Vadium Chrome, but I'm going to see Van Chrome, so yeah, it's only Van Chrome as you can see. Sorry, there's the camera quality. Hey, shit cunt. So we can get a light here for you. Put a torch on. That's right. Yeah, this says Van Chrome. Now let's make Vadium Chrome. I might look it up later and see when they stop making Van Chrome tools. Like you can take heaps of double end spinners, but don't make them no more. Which is a real sad thing to see. I got some more here. These are the brand names of some cars. My pat used to have Toyota, Suzuki, Nissan, and Suzuki. I think one is. If I can work that out. Nope, 2 Nissans and 1 Toyota. I used to have the Suzuki one, pretty sure, but I don't know where that went. Which is annoying. So hopefully I can find it again. Probably in my old workshop where I used to work in the shipping container. So yeah, hopefully I can find that. So yes, I mean, like as I said, not much of I haven't done this really before, but yeah, these are my Zedo, 2A Zedos, Makita, a Zedo, and that's a fake Makita impact wrench. But it does. I was pretty sure I did not review before about it with it. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. But you can see for $24 in that video, it was a lot of power. It's a fair bit good, but I do not really recommend tightening wheel nuts up with it because you can wreck the wheel nut, the wheel nuts or the bearings, not wheel nuts, the bolts or the wheel nuts over time. It goes onto the rotor, because it can push the groove together and eventually the tire you can lose a tire. The only reason I know this is from my uncle. He told me this the other day when I was working with the car and all that. I was using an impact wrench to get the wheel nuts off. He says getting them off is not too bad at all, but putting them back on, it pushes the groove together, and eventually you have to replace your whole router because, yeah, well, you get what I mean. You got my electrical ratchet offline there, on mine. It looks like a Hikoki or whatever it's called, people call it. It's not. It's just a cheapy 12-volt one for like $60, $70, $65, something like that. And 12-volt battery, very good actually. It has got a long-lasting battery too, and that's my little XU1 from Bunnings, 3.6 volt screwdriver. Comes with a little holster. You can see the little drill screw bits in it. It's really good actually. It really is. I do know a review on that the other day. I do a review on my impact wrench, impact driver, and the little 18 volt screwdriver and the electric ratchet. Actually, I might just do that and that for one video, and that for another video. I'll get my drills and do a review about my drills. Now, this is locked. I got a electric nailer and a drill by Rockwell Shop Series drill. Those ones I was talking about the other day. So yeah, I did do a fair bit. Like, I don't think I posted my other video I did the other day, but if I haven't, I'm sorry. I know it won't make a little bit since we look at the date of it, but yeah, I am slowly working myself around with tools and working with them. I got ratchets and spanners and all that. I've got a fair bit of tools. Like, as you can see, this is not the best painty jobby ever, but I'm fine with it because it still works. I really do need to I need to sharpen the blade up again because it was sharp and all that ish. I got not a sharp ish. It was like it got edge on it. That's to say, I did get an edge on it, but that's it. To be honest. But yeah, I'm slowly getting around to some more tools, working with more, and hopefully eventually might have a business. I might. If anyone subscribes or anything, it'd be great. If you can hit the like button too. And if you ever need to call me, I did a video with my number and comments. So if you ever need to call me again, I'll just say my number on the video, 0431 239 218. Because if call that number, if you ever want anything built or fixed, I'm around. I don't mind coming to use, or if you give me, I'll talk. If anything like we built, like a workbench, like with wood, something, I can probably lay it down with you, the wood and everything. Like you can see, this is old woods I've had laying around. Everything. So, but there's that one there. That bolt here got stuck in there because. Well, it's actually it's not stuck. I can get it out and everything, but it had a bit of a hole there in the wood. I didn't like the hole, so I thought I'd plug it up. But that one there holds the side down here, because this old framing here, it wasn't the best sturdy piece there. As you can see, some of the old holes were coming in and out because I had to retake old boards off because they broke or whatever. Well, it used to be out in the weather. This big was, which was all pain in the ass. But now it's in here. I haven't had to do much about it now. See, Alki head there, as a thicker screw holds it in pretty damn good. I had to bolt this bottom edge, so where is it there? So this one here, so it wouldn't come up because I was working with it, as you can see. But yeah, I know the best marksmanship ever was this thing here, because it's only like a light duty workbench, like with my vice and everything. But I wasn't too much worried about, as long as it was strong and good enough as a workbench table, like to hold my vice or whatever. I got engineering one got here, and I got another workbench out there and one behind it. Well, that one behind it, sorry, was meant to be a fish tank stand for my sister, but I don't think she wants the fish tank anymore. So I have that for myself now. So yeah. I didn't know have my Cert 2 nothing in building. I'm not really qualified by law, but it's like, I mean, like if anything rebuilt, fixed up or anything like this, like made some things like myself. I'm handy. I can install a door for you, like things like that, no problem, because you don't need qualification to do that. What things you need is wiring, building a house, and all that. Like you get what I mean. I'm pretty sure of it. But we were fixing things up like around the house and everything. You don't need a qualification at all. We all know that. So, as I was saying, you need a hand with anything around the house, or a hand by the house, like need a door installed. You don't have the time to do it or anything. I can do it for you if needed. So, anything like that, really. Just give me a call on 0431 239 218, my mobile, and you can call me. We have a chat. I can work it out from there with you. So thank you. So I hope you guys like this video and subscribe. I would love it if you could. And I'll talk to you later. Peace out.